Back again with another tyre video. So back in March I did a video review of the Dunlop Sportsmart Freeze to ask whether they were good enough for track day use, and my answer was, for anybody wobbling around in novice or intermediate, then absolutely yes they are. However, I did want something a little bit stickier just to see what difference was, so I thought I would go with the Dunlop Sportsmart Freeze. That was back in March. Here we are in November, and I've done a season on them, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I got on with them. So there we go, that's what we got, the Dunlop Sportsmart Freeze. They were £285 fitted to loose wheels. Not bad, not a bad price actually for a set of Hypersport tyres. And when I fitted these, we had 19,500 on the bike. So let's see what we've got now. $22.7, so just over 3,000 miles on these tyres. So there is the rear. You can see obviously the profile has started to square off on the side there, as you would expect, because most tracks are clockwise. I did do a day at Bedford which is anti-clockwise, and in the centre, not in the centre, on the side of the tyre here where they get the most punishment, yeah, they're pretty much down to the legal limit in some places. The bike's about to go away for the winter. When it comes out, it will go straight into MOT, and I can't imagine the MOT tester being very impressed with this. So this is going to get swapped out today. Oh, windy. That's the front. Obviously the front's got a lot more tread, but it has been cooked up multiple times. Profile still looks good actually on the front. Maybe just a little bit of a square off there, but not bad. But yeah, I'm going to swap these out as a set. And where are we on the track day-ometer? There we go, that's where we started this year at Mallory. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 days on this tyre, which I think is pretty good. So what can I tell you about this tyre? Not a huge amount actually, and I mean that in the most positive way possible. The tyre has given me no dramas, no slides, nothing at all. I have not found the limit of this tyre in the dry, on the road or on the track. So I wobble around in intermediate, and just to give you an idea, at Donington I'll do 155 on a good day, which is by no means fast, but it does put me comfortably in the middle of the pack in intermediate, surrounded by guys who rock up on dedicated track bikes with slicks and tyre warmers, and good luck to them. But I would suggest for many casual track day enthusiasts, a set of road tyres, Hypersport tyres, would do the job just as well, and also cost them a lot less money. The tyres warm up quick. I don't use tyre warmers, I just ride to the track, so they warm up quick. You can go out, first lap round, take it just a little bit easy, you know, you don't have to dawdle, but you can just take it a little bit easy, and then after one lap you're good to go basically. So they warm up nice and fast. They give lots of confidence in the dry. With the Sportsmart Freeze, I was starting to find the kind of the edge of the traction. They'd squirm a little bit, they would give way a little bit, but in a good way actually, very predictable. They were just letting you know they were at the limit of what they could deal with. But with the Sportsmart Freeze, I've just not got close to the limit of these, which obviously that says something about me as a rider as much as it does about the tyres. In the wet, I don't know. I think if you want to go riding on track in the wet, you need a set of wets basically. On the road in the wet, these have been absolutely fine. In the track, you don't sort of feel enough confidence to push. To be fair, they've never given me any moments. They've never lost traction. Well, I spun the back up a couple of times coming over the mountain at Cadwell, but that's just a weight transfer. But other than that, they've given me no moments. But you just kind of feel that when they would go pretty quick in the wet. You probably wouldn't get much warning and you'd be on your ass. But you know, in fairness, maybe that's me as a rider rather than anything negative about the tyres. So all in all, I would thoroughly recommend actually either the Roadsmart 3 or the Sportsmart 3. You kind of pays your money, you takes your choice. They cost about the same, but obviously the Sportsmart 3, I've burnt through these in about half the mileage and half the number of track days than the Roadsmart 3s. So you are sort of getting into the sort of the law of diminishing returns, where you have to start paying a lot more just to get a little bit more grip. If you are a road rider who just wants to go for a bit of a laugh on the occasional track day, the Roadsmart 3s will be absolutely more than adequate for you. And if you are a bit more of a track day enthusiast like I am, obviously I've done 16 this year, which is quite a lot, don't tell the wife, but you want to do it on a budget, then a set of Hypersport tyres like these, more than adequate in the novice group or the intermediate group, unless you are being a dick. So that's all we've got today. I'm off to the tyre fitters, and we're going to go with a set of Michelin Power 5s, which review very well. My tyre fitter also rates them, so we'll see how we get on with those. I won't get a chance to try them out until next season, so probably next March, but all being well, I'll see you again in a year's time, and I'll let you know how I got on with those. Cheerio.